Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up, another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like E-I-O. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look,
Esto talento we favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, you
yeah, thinking that it happened overnight, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up, another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like E-I-O. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look,
Esto talento we favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, you
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to the tea house, everyone. Welcome to my tea squad who came back and new ones that are new to the tea house. Welcome to Sassy Tea's channel, Sassy Tea from the 803. Okay, welcome. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's storming like crazy here, so that's why I am early doing my live today, because we're supposed to get even worse storms during the night. And so I at least want to do one live. And if the storm stop, I might come back tonight, but I do have to work in the morning. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. But you guys, it's been storming like crazy. I just got back from taking my granddaughter home in Columbia, and baby, for you Colombians, okay, whoo, that rain was on fire down there. Okay. And I could drive in the rain. And baby, people were pulling over. Somebody ran up into the embankment. Somebody tried to cross. Just stay in your lane. And hit the woman's side, swiped her, and she went up in. Oh Lord, it was a mess. Okay, so I'm glad I made it home safely. But anyway, you guys, we're gonna talk about Country Wayne skit reviews. This skit, this live, okay. And as you guys come into the tea house, please hit the like button. Also, for the bush campers, that ones that don't like to come down in the chat, please hit the like button, and hello to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you guys will like to support the channel, we ask that. I do have a goal of 10 cash apps or super chats. Okay. You can super chat me, you can cash app me, $ Teresa Lindsay 12. Okay, or you can do super chat, super emojis. You can do gifting of memberships if you feel like you want to do that. All right. So how y'all doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. I know y'all saw where Ray J got knocked the F out, right? But Ray J, my darling, I know we hung out and everything in California, but if you were that sick, why are you in a boxing match? Yeah, exactly, because you're not sick. One thing about me, y'all, I do not like people who play with their health, because you only get one life. You only get one body, and that's it. That's it. And why would you put that mess out in the atmosphere just for attention, and then have your mama on these internet streets looking crazy, vouching for you, when we know, I knew you were lying. Medical professionals know when somebody's lying about their health because you present a certain way. Okay. So yeah, he got beat up, got knocked out. Okay. And Clarissa is still out here being reckless. All right. She's gonna always continue to be reckless. This girl has such a bright future, but because she has so much deep anger issues, and she has not gone to therapy because she feels like therapy, people don't know what therapy is, you know, that it actually helps. But listen to this. I heard somebody say, y'all listen now. Y'all tell me if y'all think this is true or false. Now, the first part I know is true because God says, do all things without complaining. Okay. When you complain a lot and you go to the next person, you complaining. This person could be complacent, happy, doing whatever at work. As soon as you start complaining to them, have you ever noticed that you feel bad afterwards and they start smiling and going about their business? You know why? Because they just transferred their energy, all that negativity onto you. Okay. And now you carrying that heavy negativity of complaining. Now you're going to carry it to somebody else because you're going to tell them, man, she just came over here and ruined my day, all this complaining and this and that. And then that person, that's why they say do all things without complaining. That way you won't ruin somebody else's day and you won't put that negative energy onto them. All right. And some people even say therapy is demonic. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all tell me, because when you need to go to somebody who is professionally trained to listen to you, do you think because you carry so many negative things that might have happened to you in your past that it's transferred to another person? Is it? And then it's transferred back to you from the therapist, but it's supposed to come back in a positive way. What do y'all think about that? Now let me know. We got 10 minutes before we get into the country rain skit. So these are things that I like to talk about before we even get started into the review. Okay. I don't know. I do know that I don't like to complain. I don't. Even though I might have a bad day up here and y'all wouldn't know. Because before I come live and give that bad energy to you guys, I won't go live. Yes, we all have bad days. I have good days, I have bad days, but I won't complain. But some days I'm like questioning, what should I do? Should I continue my channel? Should I because I do want you guys to tell me. I know y'all like to listen to health issues, which I am going to start having a day of mental health since this is mental health month. I will come back tonight, hopefully, if the storm, and we're going to go over a mental health issue. We're going to go over bipolar. Okay. A lot of people don't know they're bipolar. Okay. And these are real issues. Okay. And you have bipolar 1 and bipolar 2, and one is mild compared to 2. 2 is always manic. If you know somebody who is always on 10 and they don't never get tired, they just go. And then when they crash, they sleep all day. Okay. That could be bipolar, you know. And we're going to talk about it. Hey, Janice Panos. So we'll talk about that tonight. Hey, Dot Willie. Hey, Lionel Siler. Hey, OG Glow. Lisa Foster, my member. Glenda Williams, welcome. Alyssa Triplet, my member, welcome. Let's see who else is in here. Is Bethany reaching for sympathy? Yes. Bethany is playing with fire. And a lot of people say that Larry gonna fall for it. I say Larry's not gonna fall for it. I don't think Larry's gonna fall for it. I think Larry is gonna say you went to that hospital because you made up your mind that you wasn't going to. Y'all know good and darn well if Bethany went to New Orleans and the good time these people had, they had black culture. Do you honestly think Bethany would have had fun? Because she does not know black culture. She does not know how we get down. In Bethany's mind, she's better than us because she's white and she's privileged. And I'm just here to tell y'all, that's how she thinks. This is why she acts the way she acts. She thinks she's better than Shara and Kira and Lucretia, and she don't care about Duchess because Duchess, you know, she can rule Duchess with a iron fist. So she thought. She looks down on her black husband as if I know better. You don't know nothing. I'm white. I got the privilege. I got the money. You chill. What I say goes in this house. This is pretty much what Bethany does. And then now that Larry has caught on to her, and he's not falling for that mess anymore. Guess what? She's lost control. Now anxiety built in because she's used to controlling people. Now people around her brother can't stand her. Her daddy just like her. Okay. Her mama, they don't really get along. If you in the midst of people and you don't get along with anybody, you got to look at yourself. But now she's over there wanting a pity party from her daddy, from everybody. The writer is Jesus is popping, but Jesus, everything is popping but Jesus. The devil popping up in these writings. You're right, Sharita Delancey. Hey, welcome to the Tea House, Sharita. I hope you are a new subscriber here. She's stressed and anxious. That's why she was admitted. She feels divorce is loading. She knows divorce is loading. She knows divorce is loading. I feel like Larry, after this weekend, Larry has checked out. Larry, when I tell you I enjoy Larry, Shara, Duchess, Destiny, I even enjoy Lucretia and Kyra. I would love for that to be this, how can I say it, a skit within itself. And I love that energy they had. I enjoy New Orleans. I enjoy Larry. Larry is so relaxed around Shara and all the people that he knows. And I hope Jaden, his son, and his grandson get to come and be in this skit with them. Maybe if they get divorced, Jaden and Kanai and Kylie can move in with them and he get to see his grandson every day. I absolutely love that. Because I love Jaden and Kanai and Kylie. I follow them on all their channels. And they are a beautiful family. And I would love that. Now, once if they do go through a divorce, I think Bethany should be doing nasty things on the outside, but everybody's going to catch it. You know what I'm saying? There was an interview with her saying that she is slowly going to, she's leaving the skits because, you know, she has some big projects coming. But she's always welcome back to the skits. And I think this divorce is going to nail it. Now, do I love Shara and Larry? I do. I love Larry and Shara with a fullness. Them two can fight, and it's like George and Wheezy to me. All of them together, and I want Larry to get back with his ex. Me too, Janice. I do too. I love Larry and Shara. I think Larry and Shara, and then I think this is what could happen. I think Larry and Shara could get back together, and Lynette get jealous. Ooh. Now, ain't that a dynamic right there? I wouldn't want that, but that could happen. That could actually happen. Even her dad wasn't feeling, her dad said, well, maybe you'll feel better if you apologize to your brother. I don't want to talk about Greg right now. You're making my heart go up. Girl, shut up, Bethany. Let's see. Bethany wouldn't have allowed anyone to have a good time. No, she probably been beat up. I kid you not. Who is that? Demon 1. That's why I call the twins. Demon 1, she really wants to be friends with Brooke now. But she don't want her sister to know it. So she goes back and tell her sister that Brooke come for her. Didn't I tell y'all on the last day of school? I hope Chase, y'all can send this live to him, allows Brooke and Destiny to whoop them twins' arse. And then they gonna be Destiny friends next year. Watch. No, she's not sick, Janice. She is not sick. Y'all hit the like button, please, and thank you. All of them together. I just love that trip. That trip was so much fun. I'm like, I want to go to New Orleans now. I want to plan a trip to go to New Orleans again and have a good weekend. Go like on a Thursday or a Friday. No, a Thursday. Leave on a Wednesday, get that Thursday, stay to a Monday or Tuesday and just experience New Orleans all together. That's what I would love to do. Eat some good old gumbo. I mean, I've been to New Orleans, okay, and I did the city tour, but I want to do an in-depth tour, okay, with my channel, with you guys there with me. I want to do like a documentary. I thought about even going myself and just doing like a documentary, and I don't know who that is. Do a documentary and just have, and just do stuff. When I go places now, from now on, I am going to some of their local stuff and just give y'all the history on it and all that. Okay. So I plan on doing that. Just got to get back in the loop of things. I have my son, he just graduated college. My grandson graduates Thursday. He's got some offers for college. We're trying to decide on what college he wants to go to. Got to come up with the monies to decorate his, room. So I've been doing a lot of working and, and stuff like that because I want him to be successful. Let me know if you come to New Orleans. I would love to see you. Okay, Lissa, I sure will. I definitely will. I'm thinking about coming for my birthday weekend. I really, really, truly am. I'm thinking about, in fact, when I get off of live, I'm going to go look up some flights, some hotels, and see how much it's going to be. And I'll hit you up. Maybe we can have a meet and greet in New Orleans. And I'm going to ask the girls, do they want to go? And that'll be, as tea talk and drop the tea. Maybe there'll be somewhere we can go for the summer. But anyway, yeah, Bethany to me is using this hospital stay as a manipulation tactic. And y'all know manipulation is of Satan, right? Y'all know that. Anything that manipulates your mind to make you doubt yourself is not of God. So they use a lot of this in these skits. That's why I tell people, if you watch these skits, watch your spirit as well, because there are a lot of manipulations in here, a lot of lying. And yeah, people say it's just a skit, but life is just life. And there are things around you that you allow in your spirit and you wonder why you feel down or you feel depressed. It's because you don't know what you allow. And sometimes you have to, I take a step back because I don't want that negativity from that skit to be in my spirit. Okay. Sorry. I never got into the Bethany skits. Why don't nobody like her? Money, law, she is something serious. She is a oversized, overprivileged white woman who is married to a black man who thinks nothing is good enough if she doesn't put her stamp of approval on it. And she rules her house like she's a slave master. She never lifts Larry up. She always belittles him. She tells lies, get him in entanglements. And by the time he find out the truth, you know, it's too late. He's severed relationships. And now that she can't manipulate him no more, she's losing control and she's losing her mind. Okay? I wish I was the twins' mother just for a half. What you say, Janice? That little heifer would have got slapped the teeth down the throat. You hear me? And that phone would have been grabbed, and she would have never came out her room. Never. So yeah, Money Law, she is, oh my God. It's horrible. I know we complain about these skits, but y'all got to understand that these are vertical skits, and they are designed to arouse us to get mad, to get, you know, they rage bait us, then they drop us down and we get calm and we love to see what we like to see, and then they tear it up, rage bait us again for the views until we realize what they're doing and stop allowing them to do it, because really the skits are not anything unless we look at them, and they're not really as popular because we, the content creators, push them out there, but they don't recognize us. They don't care. They think that it's just them doing it. No, back in the day it was Country Wayne. We always watched Country Wayne, but when he started adding all these different people, it got kind of, I stopped watching it for a while because it got too much. Now you got all these mini dramas. That's what vertical skits are, mini dramas. But mini dramas have to make sense in order for people to keep their attention, the focus. And a lot of times I find Country Wayne skits don't make sense. This Amber and Anthony skit doesn't make sense. And I think they did it because Amber is on the road with her dad right now, allegedly, for his play in Detroit. And I think Anthony is going to be doing something as well. When she get back, she's going to be out with Dave. Like when she was in North Carolina with Dave, Anthony was shooting, I don't know if he was doing something on the road or doing something. A lot of the people take vacations, like Sunny is in Houston right now. She's probably on vacation. You say, Money, you happy they found a new interest for Anthony, tired of him chasing Amber and especially Shayla. I don't like Anthony and Denisha. If Anthony's gonna be with somebody, I don't like Denisha for Anthony. Denisha is too sweet and she's street, but she don't need to be with Anthony. I'm just here to tell you, she don't need Anthony. I think Denisha probably be better off with, it's hard to say. I loved her and Karis together. I did. I thought her and Karis was a great couple. To be honest, I would love Denisha and Wayne. I think Denisha and Wayne would have been a great couple because Wayne wouldn't be able to get on that mess with her. Okay? And she can handle Wayne. Like Lauren. Lauren can play Wayne like a fiddle, but Wayne and Lauren are two of the kind. Both of them are just alike. So they're going to be playing each other. Denisha going to play Anthony for that. Yep. But I don't know if she's willing to do that with Amber in the picture. What I think is going to happen, Amber gonna realize that more women want Anthony than she thought, because she was putting him down, calling him simp and all this. But she gonna realize these women are gonna be calling his phone, and she's gonna get jealous. She already got jealous about the flowers to Shayla. Now, Denisha don't need Anthony. And I pray they don't write them together because Anthony and Denisha she's street, but she's elegant. And she don't need Anthony. I just don't, I love Denisha. I do. I just don't want her with Anthony. I think Anthony, to be honest, Anthony and Amber belong together. And y'all might not believe me, but they are one and the same, and they belong together. Anthony and Amber deserve each other. Amber cheating, this is her second time cheating with two different people. Mind you, Anthony cheated once, okay? He cheated once with Shayla and got a baby, okay? Because he couldn't go back home, so he had to have somewhere to stay. Has nothing to do with her. No, that's true. She did. They ain't got nothing to do with her. But my thing of it is, I like Denisha. I think they changed her character for the better. And I don't want her and Anthony, because I don't want to have like, why is she messing with him? I don't want that. Now, maybe Denisha might meet Dave. But I don't foresee Dave being on here long. I don't. I really and truly don't. You know who I think Denisha will be cute with? Daylin. I think Denisha will be the perfect woman for Daylin because she would not let nobody, for one, run over Daylin. She can put people in their place. She can wake Daylin up. I honestly think Denisha will be good with Daylin. I really do. I feel Amber doesn't care about Shayla, and Shayla doesn't care about Amber as far as having a relationship with Anthony. They aren't going to like Anthony with Denisha. They both are going to be pissed. Yeah, because Shayla already don't like Denisha. Okay. I just don't want Daylin is too slow and green for the no, he might be slow and green, but Denisha would teach him the streets. Okay. That's why I say they need to get rid of Nicole. They need to revamp these skits and give Daylin Denisha. I love Keisha for Daylin, but for some reason they don't want to put Keisha with Daylin. I guess because she brown skin, honey. I guess because she brown skin. Because every woman Daylin be with is light skin, okay? And I guess they feel like she ain't good enough because she brown skin. All right, I'm just saying that's the only reason I can see it. That's the only reason. But Denisha and Daylin will make a cute couple. Denisha won't play those games with these women come around Daylin. And all the like Nicole, Denisha need to be that Daylin interested in Daylin to handle Nicole, because Nicole ain't nothing but a snake and a winch. And Daylin's so stupid. He think he's got control, but he won't really have control until you see Kelvin over to Nicole's house. But I think Denisha and Daylin would make a cute couple. I really do. I almost throw my phone out the window when they brought Noelle back. I can't watch Noelle. Ugh, them big pucking lips. Ugh, look like she can float a boat on them lips. I don't like Nicole. I do not like her. I don't like her character. I don't like how she was on her live. I just did not like her. I don't like her. And when you're on your live, that lets me know, gives me a feel for the person that you are. And Shayla's lives give me that Shayla is just like this. Her character is the same as who she is on these skits. That's just where I feel about it, because her lives don't give us like Amber. When Amber is on live, Amber is totally different from her character. She's fun. She cutting up. You can tell it different. But when Shayla's on live, it's just like her character on the skits. And I get turned off. I get not interested. Wait until Shayla finds out that it's not her mother. Oh, child, let's talk about this. What did I tell y'all? For the day ones, from my day ones. When did I talk about this? Tell me. My day ones know. If Juju was here and all the other my night shift when they were here, my day ones from day one, I told y'all this was going to happen. Angelina. Hey, Stacey Richards. Hey, how you doing? Hey, from my Trinidadian queen. Hi. Listen, I told you guys that Angelina was either, I think Angelina cousin messed around with that, with what's her name? Got pregnant, and they told her, we won't tell your wife if you give us this amount of money. But they hired this man to knock him off. And I believe sincerely it's his little girl, and she knew who exactly Angelina was. Now she's coming for Angelina, because when it happened, they asked, was there any loose ends? And then they didn't realize the man had a daughter. Okay. Janet says, yes, you did say that it wasn't her daughter. Because y'all want to know why? No, I don't believe it. I believe her cousin is Shayla's mom. And you know why I believe that? I believe that Shayla's mom, because Zachary, Angelina know how to speak Spanish fluently. That is their first language. Angelina said that on one of the skits. Shayla don't speak Spanish at all. At all. And I think Shayla knows that she's not, but I don't think Brody knows. I think Brody knows. I think they're all in cahoots together. And that's why they run from California to some other, because Shayla said we were always moving. They were always moving because this man, the family always got close to them. And now this is the closest they ever been. And it's too late, because now she knows exactly where she is. And I think that little girl is Shayla's sister. That sincerely is Shayla's sister. Woody Woodpecker's not Shayla's birth mom. No. That's why she always coddling her. She doesn't coddle Zachary, because Zachary is a businesswoman like her. Shayla don't have her genes. So she has to coddle Shayla. So I think sincerely it's Shayla's sister. I do. Because sincerely say, I'm gonna get Angelina for what she took from me. And I think they took her dad. I think Angelina and her cousin had that man knocked off. I really do. Yeah, Shayla crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if Shayla did something. I mean, at first I thought, well, maybe she slept with the girl's husband, and because she can't speak English. But Zachary speaks Spanish. Do you watch Libby and Terry? I love little Kiki though. Girl, that little girl, no, she can act her butt off. That is a little terrorist. You hear me? And I like Terry's sister. She used to be on Love and Basketball LA, because her husband is was a former basketball player. But she keep Libby out the car today, and I'm sick of Libby. Libby, she's a skinny Bethany. That's all Libby is, a skinny Bethany. But that little Kiki, ooh, the hellion. I love watching Libby is lying about pregnant. Yeah, she's lying. Remember when that guy was running for office? And that the man said that he knew about them. Yes. Yep. Because he said, I did a little digging myself, and I'm not going to have nobody coming up in my campaign muddying the water. So you better handle this before you work with me. See, one thing about Angelina thinks that she is smarter than the next person. and she's not. You think Kai is Anthony's son? Something is not right. No, I don't believe Kai is Anthony's son. I don't. I still think Anthony is not Kai's dad. And I feel like they finna write this. And that's what's going to put Anthony and Amber back together. Watch. J Diva and Ralphie is like Anthony and Amber all over again. Yes. Now, but J Diva just messed up because the tenant is going to take Ralphie. I don't think his son, she fooled him. Yeah, I don't think that's his son. I don't. I've always said Arby is Kai's father. Kiki is my girl. She told her dad, stop those little tears. He showed it. What you crying for? Stop those little tears. You like, you ain't believe me. You had that woman put me in a military school. Man, that thing was so funny. I don't, Sharita, I don't like Dave. Dave is a player. Okay. How can I say this? When the devil sees that you desire to be admired, he will put somebody in your way to give you everything you ask for. And the thing about Amber, she doesn't question anything. She is so desperate to be recognized as a woman and to feel good as a woman that she's missing all the red signs. Dave tells her absolutely nothing about him. And when she tells him something, he flips that thing around to make it seem like he's saying something about himself. That night when he was pacing up and down that, and she was like, what you doing out here? And he said, praying. He wasn't praying. You don't pace when you praying. You are in one spot and you are meditating and praying. He was rolling his hands together. I think Dave is a fool. I think Dave is one of them psychopaths that when Amber finds out, she's gonna have hell to get rid of him. I don't think he loves her. I think she's another person that he conquers. Ooh, child. She gonna tell Ralphie. J Diva cousin to me is gonna tell Ralphie what's going on. Hey ADR. What's up, ADR? How you doing? Y'all hit the like button. And don't forget, you guys can give to the channel at any time. Dave is a player. He just tells Amber what she wants to hear. He is a master player. He will always be with Melissa. Melissa is that one that will, when he don't have nobody, she's going to take up for him. Melissa is that one like a dom. Melissa is a white dom. Okay. And Amber, I hate to say it, y'all, but Amber going to get her karma. It's not going to be good because her dad tried to warn her. Wayne tried to warn her, but she didn't listen. Now you got your husband out here, and I can't say he's still wearing his wedding ring. And but now my wife don't want me. I might as well go out here and play the field. What you gonna do? Get mad because he playing the field because you thought nobody would want him? Now you gonna get mad about it? Amber tells him what she wants, and that's what he gives. He does exactly. Hey, Molly Mo, I hope you are a subscriber. Thank you for joining my chat. Thank you so much. All my new subscribers, hey, how you doing? If you have birthdays coming up, we do the little birthday party over here. We dance on our birthday over here. We love to have you here as a member. I do come live sometime twice a day. I am starting back putting out more videos to boost my YouTube back up to where it needs to be. I'm on Facebook, SASSYTEA from the 803. Okay. Amber is going to reap what she's sowing, because Amber only used God when it's convenient for her. I've said it and I say it again. I feel like Amber and Anthony are going to be broken down. And I'm going to tell you what's going to break Anthony. He's going to find out Kai is not his son. That's what's going to break him. Oh, thank you, Molly. Thank you. The Tina and Raffy, I'm here for Raffy's happiness. Me too. I keep thinking they got Sade open for Raffy for a reconnect. Amber has always hated accountability, right? That's why she doesn't like being around Daniel. All day is hold people accountable. Yeah. Yes, it hold people accountable. Hey, Violin. I believe Kai isn't his son. I've always said that. Quick commercial. My belated condolences to Rob Bass. Yes, his passing the other day. It takes two to make a thing go right. You got that right. And yes, our condolences. Yeah, that was sad. He had cancer and he died at home with his family. What about when the man asked for his money? She said, yes, I have 5,000, but I need it. Who asked for the money? Janice. Shayla take Dave from Amber. I think that, Sharita, I've been saying that. But people tell me, no. Nope. No, I feel like Shayla gonna find out about Dave and Amber. She's gonna go have a talk with Dave, and they gonna cross the line. And Amber gonna get hurt again. Okay. And Shayla's karma is gonna be Kai is not Anthony's, and Anthony's karma is gonna be Kai is not his son. That's the only thing that's gonna break Anthony and his money going. I still say Ben is gonna steal Anthony's money. I do. The baby father is Dalen's friend. Ooh. What baby father? Oh, I'm lost, Janice. What you saying? You got to explain it to me because I'm lost. I'm on two different things. I said it's going to be a repeat. Shayla gonna take Dave from Amber. And if Dave is gonna be on here permanently, it's gonna be with Shayla. Because I've said Shayla and Dave. Yeah, Dave is definitely for Shayla. And Melissa can't handle Shayla, okay? Yeah, Amber don't take accountability. And she doesn't realize, she said that was before the marriage, but I was faithful to you during the marriage. You were faithful physically, but mentally you had a lie. You carried a lie. So you wasn't faithful in your spirit because you told a lie and you brought it into the marriage. Do you mean Curtis is Kai dad? Oh, is Curtis? I don't know about Curtis. I don't like him. He's weird acting. It's crazy how green Anthony is. Amber has been doing things right under his nose since day one, right, Money? But you can't tell some of these Amber fans that though. Ooh, they swear she was the one hurting. But Amber she been wanting Wayne, and that night she was over there at the game night, and I see things from a clear eyes. I don't have no favorites other than Erica and Denisha. Denisha be dressing her tail off. And I like the way Denisha and Erica dress, okay? And I love the way Amber dress. But Amber, to me, is sneaky. And if she had went home with Wayne, they would have had sex. I'm telling you. And now that everybody's saying that Anthony is being mean to her, no. She changing him. She wanted him not to be green. She gonna see a different side of Anthony. I keep telling y'all, we're finna see a different side of Anthony. And I can't wait till this Delisha and Iman stuff come to fruition. So Iman, if he gonna be with Delisha, which he is with Delisha in real life, just move on. And let Shayla go crazy after Iman and Delisha for a change. Because when Anthony find out about Dave, that he ain't gonna care about no woman. He gonna go nuts. And it's gonna be something Amber ain't never seen before. Amber fans are wicked. Most content creators have to give disclaimers before they give any opinion about her. I know. I'm like, her character came in flawed. And I tell people, a lot of her fans are trauma bonders because Amber went through something they've been through and they hadn't healed from it. But the thing with Amber, when I tell you guys, it doesn't matter if she was faithful physically, mentally she was not, emotionally she was not, because she was in a marriage that was built on a lie. And the lie was something she did. So it don't matter. When you put a ring on somebody's finger, that means you setting them aside to be a wife. And you should be practicing being monogamous for your husband right then and there. You can't go into no lie. You looking back at your wedding, no, you don't slept with this man and you said I do in front of God and man, knowing that you got a lie on your brain and you taking it into your wedding, into your new nuptials. That's a lie. That's fornicating right there. And she went overseas with Victor. And she was about to give Kelvin some. When Arby told Amber her and Shayla just alike, and she tried to kick him out the porch, he wasn't lying. But she wants to be glorified. No, She wants to be in these streets, and Shayla just want to be somebody's girlfriend. That's all it is. Ain't that something? And we can't come out here and speak. I look at characters and their actions and how they move. I don't trauma bond with characters. Okay, I have to remind people, y'all know these are skits, right? This is not you in real life. These are skits. Let's see. But anyway, you guys, I am going to go in the house because it is getting a little bit darker out here and I did see some lightning. So I'm going to go in the house. Hopefully I'll come back tonight. A kept girlfriend. Hey, Effie Ship. Yes. That's all she ever is. A kept girlfriend with the slip and slide and the yes ma'am, honey. I guess she put the yes ma'am on, child. I don't know. Hey, no. Okay. But I will see you guys tonight, hopefully, if the storm stops, and we can talk about other hot topics as well.